Hey everybody, welcome to Kiji Vibe, where the vibe is ever ready, ever hype. Don't forget to hit that subscription button. Don't forget to like, share, comment. Just interact, because I know I will interact with you guys. Alright, so this is a part 2 of a 2-part series of I hated my job in Jamaica. It is true. I hated working in Jamaica, and if I had the opportunity to do it again, the same thing again, I wouldn't do it again. As I stated in my previous video, I did 2 jobs. I worked at a call center and I was a teacher. I was okay with the call center work because I was free. I wasn't stressing over anything, and I knew that I was going to come to Japan. So nothing ever really fazed me. I was just living life to the fullest. But call center don't pay. So, so that's where there was a downfall. Jamaica teaching no pay either, but at the end of the day it's more than call center. So yeah. So in my previous video, part 1, I ended it at the point where I got accepted to work in this school. Getting accepted to work in this school, I was excited because finally I get a job. But I was so nervous. I was kind of anxious because at the end of the day, even though I had the 2 months experience with when I was volunteering, that was just a voluntary work. This is like a real work, say every effort I've put in to maintain this job to ensure me get back the job next year or the other year, right? So me did nervous. Me never know what to expect with them kids here. Me don't know what is what. But I went in and I grew to love the kids. Some of them rude, and you find rude pitney everywhere. I mean, I'm here in Japan and me buck up in a rude pitney. Me have one pitney where says stand up bitch. Remember say Japanese ain't talking, and he must know the English bitch. Stand up bitch. Me have to say what? I wasn't supposed to reprimand them, but at the end of the day, you have rude pitney everywhere. So me grow to love the kids them, and me try for work. Things were a little bit hectic in the initial stage because me live far from school, and me have to travel back and forth. I have to get up early to come to school, and I have to go on back, wait on bus, and I was tired. But I tried my very best. At my school, at my workplace, I don't want to say school, but at my workplace, we weren't allowed to give in lesson plans. We weren't allowed to give in lesson plans. I mean, it was a fairly new school, so what happened is a lot of people have little responsibility here and there. So to take your lesson plan to vet them, it was kind of too much responsibility on other individuals because the population kind of small, and so the onus was on us to create our lesson plan for ourselves. I believe in doing lesson plans. It assists you tremendously. For know you have your plan, know what you're gonna do next, and know what is what, and you can write down your reflection and yada yada yada. I do believe in that. But somebody kind of find it a little bit weird for not sending lesson plan. Mind you, when me used to volunteer, nobody never asked me if you do lesson plan, but me do it still. I make the teacher see it, make the head teacher see it, because you want to know stay up on the right track. So yeah. Me used to do my lesson plan them, still come home, go do my lesson plan them. On the weekend when me have time, I do my lesson plan them. Even though no one was taking them. Me could have not do it. Anyway, one day, I came to school on the Monday morning. So over the weekend, I did my lesson plan for my 2 grades that I would have had on the Monday. I usually have, because I teach grade 7 to 10. I teach grade 7 to 10. I teach integrated science from 7 to 9 and biology to grade 10. I loved integrated science, but me kind of iffy about the biology because although I bio me study in university, I still kind of did iffy about that. Anyway, me created my lesson plan for my grade 7 and 8 class over the weekend, but I mean weekend it's just short. I started my grade 10. We still have some more activities to research how me can best relay my information to my grade 10 student, and me did done the grade 7 and grade 8 in a little book. Anyway, I came to school. The person who was in charge of me at that time, I had 2 HODs. I was the only person who had 2 HODs at that time because I have a HOD for science part and HOD for bio part. Anyway, the person for bio said that they wanted to speak with me. So I said, all right, after my first class, because I would have had class for the first time of the day. So the first period of the day, I have class. So after the class, we'll go to the lady. And I never usually like working with females. I love females. If you know me, I really love females. But most time, I've noticed that when they come in power, they can become so ruthless. Power. I know humans on a whole, but I've noticed that about women. When they come in power, when a man will be lenient about a certain thing, most time women are just women's. See me, I'll chat foolishness. Women are just bitchy, and it just turns me off. So yeah. So me when me reach now, I don't even remember because me go sidetrack. So the person called me and said they want to talk to me, and I said after the class, me go in at the office. The lady has said to me, say, where's my lesson plan? So me feel like say, although at the point in time I never knew that that person was my second HOD. So I said, which lesson plan? You want to see the grade 8 and 7? I'm show the person. I must say, no, they want to see the grade 10. So I'm saying that to the person. I don't have grade 10 today. I have them tomorrow. So as a result, it's incomplete because at the end of the day, I have to prioritize. I can't do grade 10 and don't do grade 7 and 8 when they are the classes that I have for the first. So I said, today I would have finish up grade 10. The person asked me, this is what you have? And I said, yes. I'm very vocal. I just don't take bullshit. I don't like when if I think that what you're saying does not make any sense, I'm not just gonna take it. I'm just not gonna do it. That's just not me. So I'm saying that it's impossible for me to do. Well, I could have done it, but at the end of the day, I'm a weekend. I can't take my weekend all day for the whole time for the work, and me still I come back at school come to work. What time do I have for myself to wash my clothes and do all of them something? And mind you, me I travel back and forth, which is very far. So me say no, me not finish it. Anyway, the person said you should have it. Like I'm the god of the backland, so you should definitely have blah blah black sheep. Say okay. Person give me some tips. I didn't have a format that they used for the lesson plan. Maybe I use my own format because nobody never show me how to make lesson plan. So me Google, and I use what me used to use at the school when I volunteer. So the person give me a whole different format that I should use. And I say, okay, me take that. Anyway, think everything done with that. Oh yeah, me think everything finished with regards to that. Me get one email afterward that I need to ensure that I send in my lesson plan every Tuesday at 3:30, and I should ensure that I have the reflection of the lessons. Yes, because I would have taught, so I would have to reflect and send it in. Mind you, I felt that I was being picked on because of what happened. Because at the end of the day, say we have 20 odd students, 20 odd teachers in the school. I am the only individual who is required to send in a lesson plan. And I felt that it was unfair. Why are you picking on me because of what happened? I never had the lesson plan at the time that you wanted it, and I never had the class that day. So I still sent in my lesson plan, but I was so angry. I was so angry at that. I'm saying you can't do that. You're singling me out, and it's unfair. The person come with one bag of excuse, and I say, oh, you're the only person who don't have someone working with, because someone said, don't tell me bullshit. You're just doing that because of what happened the other day. So yeah, I was required to write my lesson plan. I still write my lesson plan and try to send it in. I think maybe one time I never sent it in, and I was messaged that, remember what I stated to you. You should send it in, blah blah blah. So I end up sending in my lesson plan every Tuesdays, and I used to get comments on it and blah blah black sheep. One day I was calling the office, and I was messaged that, remember what I stated to you. You should send it in, blah blah blah. So me end up sending in my lesson plan every Tuesdays, and me used to get comments on it and blah blah black sheep. One day I was calling the office, and I was basically told that, all right, let me explain something to you. You see, as a teacher, I don't believe that I should go run through a topic. If my kids don't understand it, it would take me for a while to get to move on. I mean, when you're teaching in schools, it's a given that not every student's gonna understand what you're saying. Not every student gonna understand what you're saying. But if majority of the students don't understand, there's no possible way I am going to move over that topic. I have to spend some time on that topic. It was a similar case to that. That some students never understand, so me take a while, me did slow. Maybe I was wrong in that aspect. Me should have speed up and not make it them understand. But yeah. So the person was in charge of me come and ask me where me reach and blah blah blah, look at my lesson plan, and basically tell me that I am underperforming. That was what was said. I'm underperforming. So I'm kind of livid. Why am I livid? Because I was told that I'm underperforming because of the pace at which I'm going with the kids. But I've been at the school for 1 year and nobody, not a flipping soul, came to my class to do an observation. I got observed for grades 7 to 10 to 9, and those observations were good. Because I have some of the paper them. Class observation good. But nobody came to my grade 10 classes to observe me. The only time somebody came to my class was when I asked that individual to come. I took the initiative to ask that individual to come. Nobody else came to my class, but I was deemed an underperformer because I now move at the pace where you want me to move. Or because I not do things where you do, where you used to do, if you understand what I'm saying. So me did live it, and I'm saying that's crazy. I was in the meeting and I was being bashed, and I'm saying, as me telling you, I'm very vocal. I'm not take bullshit. So I'm saying, no, this is not assisting me right now. How are you going to give me constructive criticism and bashing me in another breath? I'm not going to take this. So I said, this is not assisting me. And all hell break loose. Person tell me to leave, and I left. Anyway, those were 2 incidents. Another incident. After I'm underperforming, I was a form teacher for my class. I think my kids were deemed as kids that give trouble. Then left them book everywhere and mess up the place, so people report them. No, me see this woman come and talk to the people them and ask the kids them like, what's the job of your parents? Ask every one of them, and most of the kids them say, my mom is not working. Me? I worked for the entire time of my life. And I'm like, what the hell are you telling the kids? But me I say, me not get involved now, cause guess what? I can't deal with this craziness. I worked for the entire time of my life because the kids are saying that my mom is not working or something like that. So I said, no sir, this somebody are crazy. Anyway, after I tell the kids them, so 2 kids were coming in and she run them back. So me now with my flipping enough self, me should have sit my ass down in the class. The kids them bit outside a talk, so I go out there and I try to tell them to calm down. But obviously the kids them take it the wrong way and things me I said them for go in. You man start for me. Who told you? In front of the kids them not disrespect me. I got so upset to the point where I said, you know what? This woman disrespected me in front of my students, my form class. I am not going to take this anymore. And I tried to walk it off. And I say, you know what? And this was wrong for me to do, because don't ever allow anybody to make you reach to the point where you want to give up your job. I went upstairs and I was leaving, and I packed up my things and I was leaving. Because how dare you to talk to me like that in front of the kids? I'm not your child. Anyway, the kids, somebody come and talk to me after she don't talk to the kids them, and I tell the kids them but she work for her entire time of her life. So how dare them parents not to work? Well, so she come up back and things. So somebody was talking to me and I tell me say, me not for walk off, not do that. She called the phone and tell the person, remember you have a class. Like she's basically saying, don't pay Miss Johnson any mind. You care about Miss Johnson, you have a class now, go focus on your class. Let me tell you something. You see, when you're in an environment, in a school environment, school teachers don't get enough pay for people flip around them. That's straight up. I'm getting so livid right now. School teachers don't get enough pay for being a toxic environment. Kids are rude to teachers. Them not get enough pay. And when you're supposed as co-workers to come together and uplift another co-worker, you just bring them down and bash them down. I remember going into an interview, going into a meeting with that same person. The person who is a leader says, I don't see the glass as half full. The glass is always half empty. As a leader, and I'm saying to myself, that is a pessimistic outlook on life. How can you not see the glass as half full? As a matter of fact, I don't focus on half full or half empty. I focus on the fact that the glass can be refilled. So I will never look on the glass as half empty, because that's a pessimistic outlook on life. That means whatever I do can never be good enough for you. That's what the person says. The person, I remember clearly, when I used to get 90%, my mother used to say, where's the other 10? That's what the person said. How can you do that to people where I work around you? You can't do that. So yeah, I decided to go left. And I end up stay, but me tell you what happened. I should have left, you know. I end up stay, but I end up never cared anymore. I never cared. I started being a nonchalant person, and that's where I went wrong. We used to absent from school. We're supposed to write up absence form. I don't care. I don't write up that because I don't care. I was at the point where I was depressed. I don't sleep at nights. Going to my bed some bad 3 o'clock and I wake up minutes to 5. That's how my mental was being messed with, and I just never cared. I just never cared anymore. I never cared. I taught the kids and I loved the kids and I tried my very best to enjoy the classes, but when I came out of class, I just hated everything. I hated everybody who was around me, and that's when I knew that I wouldn't get back that job, because I start never care, and because I never care, I start do things that show them I never care, and that's where I went wrong too. You can't allow people's action to determine how you act. Just ensure that you do your best. Not pay them no mind, because some persons, they're out for one ultimate goal and they don't care who fall at the end. I did message the person afterwards and I try to speak about the whole situation, and I never really get an apology. The thing is, the person wanted to talk to me in person, but obviously me in Japan, I can't talk to the person. But the person, essence of what the person was saying, that when a leader is there to lead, they must lead. So despite what I might think as a person who is under you, that sounds freaking weird. A person who is below you, then it doesn't matter, because a leader must lead. And that's what I got from the story. Or there's a different sides to a story, so there must be a reason I acted out towards you, the manner in which I acted out towards you. So yeah, it is what it is. Me just never like the environment there. It added a lot onto my depression. It was the main reason for me to be depressed, and I still can say that I'm very happy that it happened, because at the end of the day, if it never happened, I wouldn't look on life the way how I look at it now. I wouldn't work at a call center. But will make me understand people more, know to work around people and try to, just manage my whole self. So every time things happen to you, it's very cliche for me to say things happen for a reason. And every time something happened to you, just try to think positively and say, you know what, your way is being paved to something better. Because if it never happened to me, I wouldn't be in my room in Japan now I talk to you. And I don't know what's gonna happen next year with regards to Japan. But I know this is my experience, and nobody can take my experience from me. Even my experience at that school, nobody can take that experience from me. They can take anything else from me, but they can't take my experience from me. And that's just it. And I'm glad I experienced it that way. I wouldn't do it again, but at the end of the day, I'm glad I had that experience. So yes, as I said, me did one video upon this already, and me get some comment from my kids them same time. But yeah, more big up my kids them 9 age. They're going in 9 age, and I love them. I chop them, say they might trouble pity them, but I swear I'm a sweetheart them man. I love them man. Them are my kids, and everybody when me teach me love them. Cause my class them did nice with them. I don't know about grade 10, cause I don't know what them did fine. But I know when kids get older, them kinda shy away for do certain things. But my grade 7 class, I love them, yeah, man. I love it all on 7, 8, 9, and 10. When I move up now, so you know, not big pitney now. So yeah, man, my life wasn't great at my workplace. My life wasn't great at my workplace. So I knew I wasn't gonna work back at that place. And when I never get my work again, I decided to apply for jobs, and that was the worst thing. Worst thing again. People interview you and them no call you back. Anyway, remember to like, share, and subscribe, and don't forget to don't allow anyone to determine how you determine your outlook on life. Don't allow anyone don't allow anyone to get into your psyche so you can make rash decision like I did. Okay? Alright, peace out. Girl Kiji vibe is out of the building.